Welcome to the Book of Mormon, a graphic novel YouTube channel. This is part 3 of volume 1, the first principle. I'll talk to you after. Mother would kill me if she knew I was wandering about by myself in the dark. Nephi, do not wander around in the dark. There are snakes and who knows what else. She's probably right, but I need to be alone. Either Father is right or, well, he's wrong. But I need to find out for myself. If God really is out there, will he actually speak to me? I'm a little nervous. I want it to be true. But if this doesn't work, I'm going to feel foolish. But at least I'll know. O great God of heaven and earth, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, is what my father's saying the truth? Is Jerusalem going to be destroyed? Do we need to leave? I want to know. I need to know. I am willing to follow and keep thy commandments. Back at the camp. Could Father actually be right? Could Father actually be crazy? He's not crazy. He's never done anything rash before. Until now, Sam. So you don't think all that stuff he listed about God is true? None of it? What about Pharaoh? I'm not saying it's not true. Look, that's all old-time stuff. Things like that only happen in the old days. When's the last time you heard of something like that happening? When's the last time you heard of the sun staying still for an army, or anyone seeing an angel, or God speaking to anyone? But Laban, that was also the case for the children of Israel when they were in Egypt. Nothing happened for 400 years. Well, nothing that we know of. Then Moses came and all those miracles began. What if the same thing is happening now? Here we go again. Sam, does all of this just ever sound made up to you? I mean, miracles, visions. What if the world is just normal, and these people who want special attention make up something you can't prove? Which, by the way, usually happens hundreds of years in the past so they can keep us where they want. Why didn't you say that to Father? Well, to be honest, I didn't think of it until now. But if I had, I would have said it. I will say it. I don't care how grumpy he is, always rubbing his eyes and sighing. Come on, guys. If things like this were actually real, don't you think we would be hearing about it more often? I'll tell you an actually useful lesson that can be learned from the children of Israel being in Egypt. Uprising. Rebellion. Think about it. The Pharaoh was afraid that Israel was getting to be too numerous and would outnumber them, right? If the children of Israel had been smart enough, they could have waited for the right moment, unified, then rebelled. It would have saved them 400 years of slavery. No Moses needed. I'm starting to think we're finding ourselves in the same situation. One old man, 4 young, strong men. Let's be smarter than the children of Israel. You mean rebel against Father? Do you mean we hurt Father? If we need to. Layman, listen to yourself.
Hey, I lost everything. We all did. What's gonna happen to us now, huh? We had a life back home, friends. Everything was going so good for us. And then to lose it all? For what?
I'm with Layman on this one. I don't want this to be our lives. We left a lot of really nice stuff back home, like beds and food. We're not cut out for this type of life. I mean, look at Layman.
He just burned his meat.
Lemuel, I did that on purpose, for a dramatic effect. I'm not hungry, I'm angry.
What? Well, give it to me next time. I'm angry because I'm hungry.
It feels like I'm way more hungry out here than I ever was at home. But it's not just that. I don't want to be doing this. I had plans and things to do back home. Like what? What plans did you have for your life back home? Well, there was this thing. That's not the point. The point is, he doesn't want to be here, and Father should have asked us. Wait, now you're defending Lemuel? You're always making fun of him, but now you defend him? Why? Because he agrees with you? No, I'm only defending the truth. So go back then. What's stopping you? Why are you sitting here complaining and threatening to hurt Father? You and Lemuel grab your stuff and go. I won't even tell Father you're gone until morning. It won't work, Sam. We all have to go back. Why not? Because you realize you'll have to get a job and support yourself? You would rather Father go back with you so you can go back to your normal life? No? Well, yes. I would need time. I can't go back and just pick up where we left off if I go back by myself. Plus, what happens when people start asking questions about where the rest of the family is? Don't you think it will look suspicious that I'm living in the house all by myself and the rest of my family's gone? So there's only one option, huh? We all have to do what you want us to do. What's your problem? Why are you constantly attacking everything I say? I have no problem living by myself, but Father should have given us at least a month's notice. Some time to prepare and not just march us out into the wilderness. Come on, Sam. You're not telling me you really want to live like this. Father had everything going for him. He was rich. He was well respected in the community. We had a big house and we had bright futures ahead of us. Unless Father's mind snapped. Why else would he drop all of that and, instead of giving us a choice, force us to come out into the wilderness and live out of tents? Because he started seeing things, visions. Because it's the truth. Nephi, you should clear your throat, or cough, or something, instead of just speaking up like that in the dark.
Oh my goodness, yes. And comb your hair, too. Your silhouette looks absolutely wild in the darkness.
How long have you been standing there? Sorry, guys. I'll make more noise next time. Layman, Father's not crazy and he's not making this up. It's all true. Really. And you know this how? Because he told you? No, because I actually asked God for myself, and he actually answered me. It's the truth. Oh, brother. It's contagious. Wait, you mean God actually talked to you? How? Whoa, hold on there. Are you actually gonna listen to this craziness? I thought you were supposed to be more like a valley instead of going along with what everyone says. That's one thing Father got right. That hurt my feelings. And you're supposed to be more like a river, except running in the right direction. Or is Father only right about everyone but you? Okay, you know what? I would love to stay up late into the night, arguing with people that don't listen, but I'd rather be sleeping. You coming, Valley of Lemuel? I'll let you have my snacks before bed. Ooh, coming, River of Layman. You just lost a snack. Sorry, I was kidding. I'm under a lot of stress. Hey guys, wait up. Nephi, don't. It will only make things worse. I just want to tell them how I got my answer. How will it make things worse? Because they don't want to listen. It will only cause an argument. I think everyone just needs to cool down right now. Look, they're only acting like this because they don't know if it's God's will or not. I'm not going to try and convince them it is. I'm just going to tell them how they can find out for themselves. No arguing. How? How what? How do you find out for yourself? You ask. I'll be back. Can you believe those guys? I don't know why they're not as furious as we are. I'm just so tired. All I want to do is go to bed. You have your sheets, right? Yep, right here. Oh, wait. These are my shirts. Why are my shirts so big? You really want an answer to that? What's going on? So sorry, Lemuel. It's me, Nephi. I did clear my throat.
You can't do it right behind me. And seriously, Nephi, comb your hair. You are absolutely frightening.
Lemuel, you scream like a bloated ox.
Oh my goodness, you're tall. I think you've grown since I saw you at the campfire.
Sorry, guys. I just wanted to catch you before you went to sleep. What's the problem, Nephi? Look, I don't want to argue. I just want to tell you how I found out that what Father is saying is true. We left because we didn't want to talk about it. Besides, we're too sleepy to discuss it.
I'm wide awake, actually. My heart is racing.
Well, I can't sleep if you're awake, so... Seriously, Layman, I'm not here to argue. Nephi, it's late. Maybe we'll talk tomorrow, but probably not. Get inside, Lemuel.
Why do I have to go to bed now?
Because I need to sleep by the door because I need more of a breeze than you do.
Oh, I never knew that.
Layman, Nephi, no. I don't want to hear it. And you said you didn't come here to argue. So good night.
Seriously? Even if you could find out if it's all true, you don't want to hear about it?
No, because you can't find out if something like this is true. Because it's not. So please don't bother us again. I was so distressed because Layman and Lemuel wouldn't even listen to my words, that I prayed to the Lord for them because their hearts were so hard.
Blessed art thou, Nephi, because of thy faith, for thou hast sought me diligently, with lowliness of heart. And inasmuch as ye shall keep my commandments, ye shall prosper and be led to a land of promise, yea, even a land which I have prepared for you, a land which is choice above all other lands. And inasmuch as thy brethren shall rebel against thee, they shall be cut off from the presence of the Lord. And inasmuch as thou shalt keep my commandments, thou shalt be a ruler and a teacher over thy brethren. For behold, in the day that they shall rebel against me, I will curse them, even with a sore curse, and they shall have no power over thy seed, except they shall rebel against me also. And if it so be that they shall rebel against me, they shall be a scourge unto thy seed, to stir them up in the ways of remembrance.
Okay, this one was a little shorter than the last two, but the next parts are going to be much longer. There's going to be 6 parts total, I think. Thanks again to everybody who commented. At Vicky Robinson 2902, I'm so glad your family's enjoying it. At Zila Evans, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you, I'm glad you like it. At Sadie Fox 7225, thanks for your comment about the lamb. I'm glad you made that connection. And at Baz Support, I would be very interested to see what kind of video game you made about Hagoth or Tiankum. We'll see you next time on the Book of Mormon, a graphic novel YouTube channel.